Hi, this week you have been working so hard on becoming an expert about your example of Oregon's fauna. Today you are going to be watching the videos that have been added into your epic collections about your animal. So I want to show you how you are going to get to those and what you're going to do once you are watching them. So I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to show you, this is an example of the deer collection that our deer experts are reading in our class. So as you can see, they've got lots of books here and they are going to be reading those and adding those to their pages that they have set up in their reader's notebook already. But if you scroll below your books, there's at least one video for every expert group. So today you are going to be watching at least one video and adding what you learn to your pages that you've set up in your reader's notebook. So as you read, or as you watch the videos, you are going to be thinking about your animal's description, habitat, food, threats, and any cool facts that you hear. So to get yourself ready to do that, I want you to take a second and think, what is different between reading a book and watching a video? What is different about those two? Just take a second to think. You can pause the video if you want to. You can talk to your stuffy or talk to somebody around you. What is different about reading and watching a video? What's the same about reading and watching a video to learn? What things are the same? Take a second to think about that. Something that I think is really cool about learning about a topic like this is that we can get information from books or we can get it from videos. And sometimes they can even give us the same information. Sometimes it's different information, or sometimes it's the same information, but given in two different ways. So I'm going to show you, remind yourself what my topic is. I'm learning about otters for my expert group, and I have this video right here about otters. So I'm going to start playing it and think about how I'm going to take notes to help me learn in my reading notebook. So let's think about that together. Think about, how would you be writing what you're learning from this video?
Otters are mammals in the weasel family. They live in and around water in North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia.
Okay, so that's something that is different between a book and a video. That was so much information and it came at me so fast, but I want to make sure I write it because it's really, really important. So I learned where they live. Did anybody else catch that here, where they live? I heard that, and so I'm going to add it to my otter habitat page. So they live in water in, I heard North America, and I heard South America. But the information came at me so fast that I really only heard those two places, but I know that they said more. So I paused it because I knew that it was really important information that I wanted to write down. So remember that the pause button is your best friend. You're going to press that pause button to take time to write things down that you think are important. But now I realized that it was really important, but I didn't hear the whole fact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little dot and I'm going to put it back to the beginning so that I can hear it again and add to my sketchnoting to make sure I get the whole fact. That's something different that we kind of do when we're reading also, right? When we're reading, sometimes we'll read part of it and we'll be like, oh, that's important, and start writing it, and then we'll forget the fact, so we'll go back and read it again. Well, a video is kind of the same way. We'll start hearing the fact, try to write it down, but then we'll forget it, so we have to watch it again. So let's do that again.
Otters are mammals in the weasel family. They live in
and now that I'm watching it the second time, I realized there was another fact that I missed that's part of the description. So I learned that it is in the weasel family. So I paused it so I could write that down. And I've got that down, but then I remembered that I wanted to get the rest of this fact, so then I'm going to keep listening.
And around water in North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia.
Okay, there's the rest of the fact. So I'm going to write it down. I paused the video again so that it doesn't give me more facts and I forget. So I also heard Europe, Africa, and Asia. So now I know I'm all caught up. I've gotten all the facts that I have. So then I would go and keep watching the video and keep doing this, keep pausing and playing and rewinding and making sure that I learn everything I can from the videos. So today you are going to do the same thing. You are going to watch the videos on your Epic collections, and you are going to add to the pages that you set up in your reading notebook. And remember, even though a video is kind of different from reading, it's still kind of the same, where we have to read, like we have to read things multiple times. We sometimes have to watch the video more than one time to get all of the information that it gives us. So today you are going to be watching at least one of the videos that you have on your Epic collection and taking notes from it in your reading journal. And then you will be turning in your page about this onto Epic. So or onto Seesaw. What it's going to ask you to do is it's going to ask you to take a picture of every page of your reading notebook. And what that means is I want you to take a picture of your description page. I want you to take a picture of your habitat page, your food page, your threats page, and your cool facts page. And you're going to be doing that today, tomorrow, and Friday. And every day I want to see a little bit more on each of the pages to show that you're doing some learning every day. So today you're doing that with the videos, and if you have time, you can read a book and add to it too. So I will see you on Seesaw. Great job, readers.